What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Hollow Knight. Decided to jump back in, was asking chat before, and we decided that I have a bunch of different ways I can make progress, and one of the best things to actually try and do tonight would just be to fight Radiance some more. Been a few episodes since we did that at all. We got I don't really remember the fight at all, so we're gonna have to relearn all that and everything and get settled back into it, but we've got a nice chunk of time to sit here and play Hollow Knight, so let's dig in, let's slap the shit out of this, materialized sunlight or whatever. Cheese balls and dick tits, I'm so in. That's what we're talking about, baby. When in doubt, bring in the genitals. Spices up every conversation. I love taking unnecessary damage running around. That's my real mantra about Hollow Knight. Run around, get hit everywhere you can. But still survive. But just get hit. Donkey guy. Let us know how the volume is, by the way. I feel like the last couple of Hollow Knight recordings I've looked at, the volume's been a little low. The menu's, like, weirdly laggy. I'll give it 2 clicks. Let me know if that's too much. Hey, what's up, Drew? Welcome in, buddy. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. That feels like too much now, to me. Sometimes audio pips in games are so weird, where they just don't feel like they're evenly spread, you know? This is not the way. This leads us to, like, Irma's Grove or whatever. You stew on anal, though? Oh, yeah, wait, were we supposed to be fighting that guy at the start of this, Beefy? We did. We found the guy. We found the guy. A little loud. I think 5 is good enough. Yeah. Wait. I think we did find the guy, and we should probably be trying him more. Working late, but it's not the worst gig. Nice. I beat him. But did I beat the special version? Yo, I think my D-pad's messed up, Chad. I'm actually going to give, genuinely, I'm going to give an excuse here. I swear to God, I was pressing down, and it wasn't registering. Hold on. Because you see, I was like, the menu's not responding either. I was like, something's wrong. No, don't have a broken D-pad. I need this. No. No. I 100%, I play this game on the D-pad. I do not play this game on the stick. I feel like most people here probably agree with me. Why? I'm pressing down, chat. Look, you can see, nothing's happening. It's getting the right input sometimes. Up works. The other directions work, but not down. No! Alright, well, I've got controllers upstairs. That just sucks, because this was like my, stream controller, basically. But hold on, 1 second. I will go get another controller. No, Shiro, I'll just buy another one. That's a cost of doing business, being a streamer. But for tonight, I'll just go grab one from upstairs. Give me 1 second. Controller. We're back. Feel like as a streamer, you should always make sure you have backup controllers. 100%. We have a bunch of them in the house. I wouldn't go live with at least a couple. You know, if I needed a controller, I would have at least a couple. I have a backup mouse if something happens with our mouse. I've got another keyboard. I've got stuff like that. Just, it's annoying because now it just means I'm going to have to either fix this or get a replacement, like, stream controller. Yeah, we have 3 PS5s in the house, and we have something like, probably like, I don't know, 6 to 8 controllers around. There we go. Lurk, we play have fun? Hell yeah, Sister the Sea. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Didn't want to say 7. Mistakes going forward because of the different controller, yeah. Just joined the stream because I've seen the HK for first time. Nice. Finished the game about 11 times now. Always fun to watch someone playing blind. Hell yeah. Well, welcome in. Yeah, we've been playing for quite a while now, but I am in the end game and it's been a lot of fun so far. As long as you don't have another mic. I do. No, I actually don't really have another mic. I should have a backup mic. That would be a problem if the mic went. I could probably use like a mic on my headphones or something. Okay. So, we want to go fight the Poopman. Who is... I did leave my souls up there, but like, oh, who cares? I can go back for him later. We're not going to die again anyways. If I was a streamer and something breaks on stream, I would just make it a repair stream. I'm not a very DIY kind of guy. I'm not a super DIY guy. Poop room's right. The poop room's up from here, actually. I should be more so, but alas. The comfortable exploratory right away. We decided we don't have any constantly babysitter. She is a bossy lady. Hell yeah. You definitely don't have to constantly babysit a cat. You should. Since she just moved in, Deegan, definitely keep an eye, you know, but. It owns. Oh, being able to go strike down again is so strong. Yep. Holy. If I wasn't something broke, stream ended forever. You'd be like, that's it. That's it. But yeah, technically now I can actually expenses like that, like buying another controller. I at least can write it off on my taxes. Which is nice. That's one upside. Yep. Yeah, why to the point where I can fix pretty much anything from plumbing to soldering to new switches to my mouse. That's cool. I'm definitely not that handy. I don't have it in me. Where the fuck? How do I get over to the poop room? Oh, it's just up and over here. New challenge accepted, Hollow Knight, but I can't use down slash. That would be really annoying. No pogoing at all. Like my shadow since we got home, aside from a nice nap. That's awesome. Not you. Yeah, it's the room directly below this. I was wrong about where we needed to go. We can at least get our souls back, though. Right, no, not like that, Aga. Jesus. Mike breaks on stream, I get pissed. It'll become rapid disassembly stream. Very short, unfortunately. Yeah, at some point I'll probably get a backup one of these or something in case. I do want to, in the new house, it's not going to be the first expense, but because we're going to have more space and stuff, I am going to change up the audio setup eventually and get, you know, try to get a more, an analog mixer and stuff like that to use for the stream, so I can use over-ear headphones and monitor my voice and stuff like that, which I'm excited for. What's up, Space Dog? The night is indeed hollow. Is this where I want to go? Yes. Rest me? Just avoid stuff as much as possible. Where am I going here? All right, let's. So we're not just fighting Dung Defender. We're fighting like Mega Dung Defender, which we don't even really need to do. I guess I just want to do. Dally Mac? I mean Dally Cat, maybe? Let me some YouTube since I got premium. Let's go. Yeah. Can't monitor my own voice, and that always throws me off, and I end up sounding like I've just had a stroke. Yeah, not being able to monitor your own voice is... Oh, you're saying you can't do it. It's weird. Yeah, you get used to it, I guess. I've done it a good bit with, like, music recording and stuff like this. I've monitored my own voice. Yeah, Dally Cat. Yeah. Hell yeah, Space Dog. Then we go down here, down the poop chute. Alright. And this seemed kind of tough, right? So, Aga, one of the mods, if you don't mind, could you throw up a prediction? Do we get this? We're at 326. Let's say by 330. Let's get to a nice even number. And in we go. It's time to just do some hard fights tonight, chat. Seems like I can hit his poop balls. Yep. I am taking a lot of damage. Oop, but we're getting a lot of damage in as well. Dung is the goat. He does seem cool. I like him. That's weird to dodge. Yeah? Best voice actor? Yeah, his voice is amazing. Doma, 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 doma. I read you like a children's book. I read you like an instructional pamphlet in a place for idiots. Ooh, that was a sick dodge. That was not a good dodge. I risked it and there was no biscuit at the other end. Oh! Alright. That's one attempt down the proverbial shitter. That's not too bad though, right? Ora, ora, ora. Doma, 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 doma. That's an attempt down the proverbial shitter, chat, but that's alright. That's just one. That's one. We still got time. All we have is believers right now, so I guess doubters get in on the bet. Gonna be a night of lots of attempts. Gonna be a night of lots of attempts, chat. Actually, no, it's not. I'm gonna get everything first try. Except that. That was the one exception, because that was the warm-up. That was the warm-up. Everything after this, first try. Hitless, deathless. I feel like we got his whole fight downloaded already, you know? I can imagine it in my sleep. Oh! Yeah, I wasn't looking at the balls there. Gotta keep an eye. The jump doesn't do it there. You need maybe a double would. A double? A Michael double? Oh. That's brutal. I gotta see that when he rears up his arm. Oh, brutal. We just have no time to dodge, man. Oh. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. It's this one or the next one. We're in this one or the next one territory. How's the volume, by the way? Is it too loud now? The one pip up? I'd rather err on the side of quieter, just because we're going to be hearing a lot of loud boss fights and music. Let me know. That shouldn't have hit me. Waka! Whoa, he like canceled that one. Sounds good to you? Okay, cool. I literally walked into his gullet. I walked into his head pincers. Oh. He's in volleyball mode, chat. Luck. Good. Avoid the poopa. That was horse. That was grade B horse hockey, chat. Cooked up in the glue factory alongside the glue. Heal me? Like a fern? Yes! He's roaring. P2. P2 me. Huge progress. Okay, he's doubling the poops. He's quadrupling the poops. The poop coefficient is no longer trackable on the beefy scale. No, I dodged right into it. Hit. Just gotta out-turn this guy. That's true. I didn't handle that right. Oopaga! Get owned. Get owned. Pay the friggin' believers. What did I say, chat? It was this one or the next one, and I was right. Get owned. I got the trophy, so it's done. He's Dunyan Rings. He's cooked. He's cooked. Easy. My friends, I will protect our dear kingdom. Have faith in me. We'll all meet again, I promise it. Holy flashbang. Welcome to the stream. Oh shit, Aga, thank you for the gifted sub. I missed that, dude. Doma, yeah. Aga, thank you so much, buddy. I missed that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Alright, take me out over this way. Now we're done with that. Now we can go fight Radiance or whatever. And that was just for fun, basically. Like, we got a trophy, but that was basically just for shits and giggles. The faster way out of here this way? It actually is, I think. Fastest way out is just this. What am I talking about? Zoot me out of here. The whole game is for fun, but yeah. You get what I'm saying. There's no material reward or something for it. Fucking beefy. Always getting so smart. Always getting so smart. Dopamine. Side quest type. Yeah. Ukrainian Vidoma means at home. Like, Mom, can we have night? No, we have night at home. That's funny. So the poop guy is all about the stuff at home. I think this is the best starting point for this, by the way. We'll save Zote for later. Or wait, actually, there's gonna be another bench like right in the Black Egg Temple, I think. We C-dash from right here. That was satisfying, dude. That was nice. Zote meal. Zote meal would be a very funny plushie to make. What's up, girl? All right. I'm gonna go into this decaying cooter and see what happens. All right, chat. This is it. Let's get another prediction going. This is gonna be much harder. Let's say, do we get the Radiance by 340, Mira, if you don't mind? I think 12 attempts is a reasonable starting bet here, everybody. Open your wallets. Because we don't just have to beat... We don't just have to beat the Radiance. We have to beat fucking that, like, our like, brother or whatever before it. The Hollow Knight. We gotta do the whole first part of the fight every time. Not a sentence I thought I'd hear today. That's what I'm here for, Mira. You don't want to dodge away from him like that. You want to dodge through it. Miyazaki. Oh, yeah, and we were going spell build for this. Whatever. I'll respec in a minute. We'll stick melee for right now. I was dodging. Oh, I didn't have the iframes because the iframes come back over time. What? Oh, I didn't have iframes. Heal me? Slurp up the juices. We technically do. We've gotten a couple genuine upgrades since Risk it? Keep risking it? Oh my god, we got away with 16 biscuits. A whole baker's dozen plus 6 biscuits. Chat, that math doesn't check out. Don't run the numbers on that one, chat. I don't endorse my math there. I think a baker's dozen is 13. Hey, there she is. Dude, I can't wait till we get to play as Amy Silksong in the next game. Challenge. There she comes. Here comes the sun, chat. Whole double pack of McVitties. What the hell is a McVittie? Is that like a Marquis? Is that some kind of landed noble? Beefy? Oh my goodness, it's a biscuit company. Oh, okay, so not like a Marquis. Ow. Yep. This thing is wild looking. Yeah, Drew, this fight's sick. This is like maybe the true final boss. I don't actually know. There was a fake out final boss before, and we have now earned this like final boss. And I think it might be the true one, might not. I don't know. I don't want to know for anyone who does know. I want to find out in time. But this required like going and doing a bunch of extra hard shit. You can't hit those. Alright. Decent first attempt, though. We were hanging in that fight for a while. Here, I reached 10 followers on my Twitch channel, even though I haven't streamed in years, but nonetheless, thank you, strangers. Let's go! Hell yeah. Slightly more difficult Glorb. What the hell is Glorb? Digestives are the only biscuits I keep in the house, otherwise I would demolish a full packet of anything else. Yeah, I'm bad with that too, Aga. I like can't keep snacks around. The true final boss was the friends we killed along the way. Amen. Final Fantasy bosses. Yeah, I see that. 1275 versus 1 point on down. I'm surprised y'all. Thank you for the belief, y'all. A small criminal full of mischief. That's a cat. He cares not for our petty human laws. Should have healed, but greed overcame me. I was nothing but crystallized, personified greed. Do this all day. Ow, not that though. Ow. Heal. I just went for the parry there. I don't know why. I never parry in this game ever. These hits probably don't count for a lot of damage, but may as well. You say I could do this all day again? I'm gonna call you Captain Crunch. You can call me Captain Crunch if you want. That's okay. I think Captain Crunch isn't canceled, is he? Captain Crunch didn't, like, blind a Vietnamese guy in the 90s like Mark Wahlberg, did he? Chad, please tell me that Captain Crunch did not blind an innocent Vietnamese person in the 90s like Mark Wahlberg. Ah! Actually, Captain Crunch, stolen valor. That's true. He has no real medals. He has no real accolades. He was in the files. Chat, we gotta rebrand. Oh shit! I went. Oh no! We gotta do another phase now, because fucking Amy couldn't hold on for a second. There, we good, Amy? You gonna get in here? Oh no, I killed... No. Rip CP? No. Let me just quit. Oh, be to focus? Can I just leave instead? I'm straight up about to Alt F4 right now, chat. We gotta go through the whole credits if we do this. I just want to quit. We just need a reset. I'm sorry, chat. It's happening. It doesn't count as a death, though. It literally didn't work. Literally, Alt F4 does not work. I have no control here. Hold on. I can't free my mouse, chat. It's just switching to mouse and keyboard controls. Alt tab me. I'm the master of my own destiny. Get owned, Hollow Knight. You think you run the fucking shop around here? You think they run the fucking... You think this is your shop? You fucking executable? Holy. All right, reopen it. The goddamn nerve. Colonel Crisp. Rage quitter. Took him that long to find Alt F4 even while looking at his keyboard. I never rage quit and stuff. Genuinely, I don't. You gotta give me some credit, chat. I can stay pretty positive despite repeatedly slamming my face into a spike-covered wall, covered in honey mustard and guacamole. Anyways. Chat, what's your least favorite food in the world? Don't say it sounds like a tasty wall. What's your least favorite food in the world, chat? Cilantro. Really? You feel that strongly about cilantro? Fish mayonnaise. Interesting. Fish altogether. Mira just hates it. You don't like mayonnaise at all? Even a thin little bit, Beefy, on your sandwich? To give it a little moisture and a little extra kick of flavor? Because too much mayo very quickly becomes disgusting. We've talked about this many times on this here stream. Well documented how we feel about over amounts of mustard. Seafood in general, avoiding the way too long and skippable credits isn't rage quitting? Yeah, no. That doesn't count as a death or nothing. We're just... We've seen the credits twice now. We're not doing it again. You got the soap gene doubled up. Some people do have the cilantro soap gene big time. You despise mustard, but despise mayo, but mustard is the go. Mustard sucks. I hate mustard. I gag at mayo. I hate it so much. Interesting. I do kind of get it. Saw this lady put a vile amount of mayo on her sandwich the other day. She wasn't thinking straight, Drew. She wasn't thinking straight. Mayo is not a thing that's good in high quantities. Knocking with that. It's probably good Damahe. Stop going for the swings. You're not going to get it. Yeah, whatever. We done here? Yeah, okay. Love eggs and vinegar is nice, but mayo is my bane. That's so interesting. Crunch doesn't have an alt button on his keyboard. Leah took it due to her alcoholicism, genuinely. Yeah, I like some seafood. I'm not totally against it. It's a hard question for me what like my genuine least favorite food would be. There's a lot of things I don't prefer. My least favorite food. This probably isn't my least favorite. I probably could think of something worse, but you know what everybody creams their little fucking panties over that I think sucks big donkey dicks? Green bean casserole. Anybody have green bean casserole like at like every Thanksgiving? And the entire family's fondling the nuts of it? Because that's what it's like for me every year. Even at a Friendsgiving, somebody makes a green bean casserole. It's got motherfucking sweet potatoes in it and green beans. It has some cheese usually, and cheese is pog. But that's the only saving grace. The rest of it is just ass. And I even normally think green beans are like okay, but just with the sweet potato and everything else, it just sucks. It just sucks, man. It's always treated like the star of the goddamn show. You know what I mean? No one's putting the respect on the name of fucking the baked mac and cheese that's there. They're all excited about the green bean fucking casserole. Once again, in the scope of vegetables, green beans are okay by me. I do hate Brussels sprouts very deeply. I hate them more than broccoli for sure. Mushroom makes me throw up. That's crazy. I don't mind mushrooms. It depends on like everything that's around them, and mushrooms are okay. I do get the texture being weird and kind of rubbery. Ducks sour cream, but all cheap sour cream is some percentage mayo. I don't like sour cream. I don't like sour cream. I also don't like guac. So basically anything I get from a Mexican restaurant, I'm like, don't give me the sour cream and guac. I love mushrooms and Brussels sprouts. Maybe I'll have to try Brussels sprouts again at some point, but I have distinctly horrible memories of them. Just genuinely unpleasant memories of Brussels sprouts. Ouch. Oh, that contact damage sucks. I'm glad you can get away with little heals there. Parsnip won me over in recent years. Interesting. Can't remember the last time I had any parsnip. I feel like I have parsley all the time. Is that similar? Parsley's like the little green bits that are always floating around in various fatty sauces. Ow! Healing his legs. I'm a throw sour cream on it kind of guy. Salty chips and sour cream. Oh, no. It is weird, too, because I feel like I should like sour cream. I like a lot of, like, dairy, like, white sauces and stuff. I don't know why. Sour cream, it's like too sour for me. It just doesn't hit. Sometimes things with sour cream in them can be okay, to be fair. You know what I mean? Like, I've had certain dips that have, like, a bunch of stuff and sour cream in it, and it can be okay when the sour is kind of like diluted with other stuff, but I don't know. Same with cream cheese. It's not for me. You done here? Don't heal, actually. You don't need to. Parsnip was like more halfway between a carrot and a potato. Oh, right. What about cheesecake? I'm not a huge cheesecake guy. It's okay. It depends on the cheesecake. But I'm not huge into it, once again, because of the, like, you know, the cheesiness of it. Who points of damage on every hit is a kick to the tits, for sure. What? Ooh, we were right where that one spawned. That sucks. Shit. Hurts cream cheese rules on bagels. Yeah, when I see someone scarfing down a bagel with cream cheese, it like grosses me out, genuinely. You're only eating spoiled sour cream? Maybe I need to try more sour cream, chat. If there's always the possibility that I'm wrong and just picky, because I am. I was a token picky kid, through and through. You know what I mean? Eating chicken nuggets and mac and cheese only, and grilled cheeses only. Until I was 31 years old. And now at the ripe old age of 32, I've figured out some stuff. What's up, Dangor? Boss isn't going that well, I'm gonna be real with you. But we're working something out. We're coming to an understanding. Same, yeah, it's a very real thing. Got a parry off in there. Sour cream and chives with tangy cheese Doritos. I would commit murder. I like the Doritos part of that, but the sour cream and chives you can skip me on. I'll pass when that comes around in the, you know, the dip blunt rotation. Fuck. Oh, my tit. Love the music for this fight. It is awesome. Heal in his face, by the way. Look him in the grundle and slurp your health juice. You shouldn't have done that move. That's illegal. Oh! Right in there. I am the swimwear. You cooked? You're cooked, right? Where's Amy? There's Amy. Just use that for damage more. Like, we're gonna heal in this fight, but we're not gonna heal a ton. And even if we're not in a spell build, that spell just does big dongus damage. Miss, though. You don't want to whiff with it. Alright, save some for healing. Oh, we were in the sweet spot between them. There is a sweet spot between them. I didn't think there was last time. Nice. Stupid. Let's fucking go. Are we done? Are we done or is there more? There's more. There's more. Oh, right. It's just the same fight on these platforms. I do remember this. We got to this before. We got to this before. This is harder. We got to this before. It's better for some of these moves. No! Luck? Oh my god, RNGesus. RNGesus shines their rays. I'm edging my seat freaking gaming. You thought, oh my god. Look at all the little me's. It's ice climbers. It's ice climbers. This is sick. This is so cool, dude. It's so cool. Trash. Actual hefty bags. Let's fucking go! Put your hands on the controller. Yo, what? Slap it. Oh my goodness, we're slapping her innards. I'm looking her in the feelings and I'm hitting her with my fists. Squirters. I think we did it. I think we did it, chat. I literally think we did it. Let's fucking go. Slap the shit. That's right. Yo, let's go. That was all. I thought that was going to take us like all night. Holy. Let's fucking go. Amy. Hey, Amy. You all right? You're all right, kid. That was sick. That was sick. Skipping Noida time. Oh no, we got plenty more to do in Hollow Knight. We're not even close to done, Shiroi. That was just one thing in a long list of things to do. That was awesome. Oh my god, man. My adrenaline's up. That was so fun. That was cool, too. Those feelings of, like, reading the fight when you don't know exactly what's happening towards the end there and stuff. That was so sick. That little climb up when you're dodging the beam and past the guys. That was fucking awesome. That was sick as hell. That was sick as hell. We just locked in and started whacking. Yeah. We got really lucky. We got really lucky. Genuinely, there were a couple points when I was just sitting there and attacking straight and like nothing was happening. The moves just were missing me. You know, we definitely got some really good luck. We got some really good luck there. I don't think I can skip or anything, so we gotta chill. Woo! Oh, that was fun, dude. That was really fun. Let's go. It's not being... Well, no, I mean, we got, like... Sometimes in some of these fights, it is. RNG is a big factor. You're an RNGesus. RNGenius! Gizmo, should I grab her? No. I just touched her back and she perked up. I don't think she's ready to be grabbed. Woo! Improved so much from last time. Honestly, so I guess sleeping on it worked there. That fight didn't seem that bad. Just over cocky? I try. Sometimes I'm cocky a little. But sometimes it's about the mentality, you know what I mean? You gotta get into that this one or the next one mentality, even if it's not always true. Even if it's not always true. Part of it's believing that it's true. Now time for the hard stuff. Tutorial boss beaten. There's Granny. We knew they were lurking in here somewhere. Sleeping on things does make a great difference. Yeah. That's kind of one of the differences sometimes with stream stuff where, like, you'll sit and just play a fight for hours straight, where IRL, I might do, like, 90 minutes and then, like, take a break and do something else and, like, come back the next day and do another 90 minutes, you know? It depends, though. I've definitely had times, too. Like, I remember, like, Millennia. I remember just, like, sitting down and being like, okay, it's Saturday. This afternoon, I'm going to sit here and this is what I'm going to do. And I just, like, did that for, like, 4 hours or whatever and got her. Hold on 1 second real quick. Sorry. Millennia, the classic. Apparently, the seller of the house that Lee and I are looking to buy changed their last name. We need to sign a thing for that. Well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered and you triumphed. Cookie stew for you, more Adel. I mean, we have some things to do. 93%, 49 hours. Can you summarize your understanding of the lore? I can, but Night Penguin, I want to be real with you, it is incredibly elementary. It seems to me like we are in some kind of lands between Lothric, ass place, where everything is in some kind of stasis. Everything is in some kind of general stasis. And this Hollow Knight figure that's there was, like, keeping things that way. And I think... I'm not muted. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Wash. You fucking scamp. You're muted. Oh, you're saying that you're muted. Yeah. I feel like it's in some kind of stasis and stuff is just, like, happening over and over again and stuck in this way. And the first ending is we just take the place of the Hollow Knight and that cycle is perpetuated. And then I'm thinking this ending, since we actually brought out the Radiance and then, like, slapped that around, maybe we changed something about how the cycle is going to continue this time? Yeah. But, like, legitimately, that's, like, all I've got for the lore. And I think there was, like, an old kingdom that was here before. There's, like, an old fallen kingdom down in, like, the ancient basin where, like, the old forgotten palace and stuff is. Like, obviously, it's this big fallen kingdom that we're going through the ruins of it the whole time. But clearly there was some importance of this. You know, of this royal lineage down below before. Played Elden Ring completely blind, and when I found Millennia, I hit my head against the wall for multiple hours for multiple days, took a break, and didn't play for a few days, came back to it, just clicked, beat her my first try, let's go. The Radiance, my bet would be the next boss is the Darkness. I think... Actual backseat question, is that, like, the true final boss? Actual backseat question for chat. I know we still have other stuff to do, but in terms of, like, the lore and just finishing the game, is that the true final boss? You know, like the moon presence in Bloodborne. No. Oh. So maybe we didn't actually stop the cycle then. It did kind of seem like we became some dark being that like inhabited the thing. Yeah, my understanding of the lore is very bad. I basically have no idea. I guess there's more final boss. I don't know. Chat, I'm now open to suggestions for what we should do next. The big three things. Lore-wise, the true final boss, but there's harder stuff. Okay, that's what I mean. Is it like... Lore-wise, the final boss, the toughest boss you can get to then roll the credits right after. Does that make sense? The toughest boss you can get that then rolls the credits right after. Do you want the stew? Sure, hit me with the cookie. Your final boss, 100% the game, hitless, deathless. I was thinking what we should do is just go back and clean up one of our things. Either the Colosseum of Fools, the Path of Pain, or the Zote fight. Or number 4 could be explore more for other stuff. If you guys think that is good. But we do need to clear up some of those things. Leah says check your text. 1 second. Yeah, at least I saw that. Shithole genuine hint. Shithole genuine hint. I mean, there was a very distinct shithole we were just in. But, what do you guys think about, on top of that, I will consider that hint and think about it. The point where the Pantheon or whatever comes to play. I know that's a thing, Shiroy. I don't know what the Pantheon is. I don't know where it is. I don't know how to find it. And I don't want to be directly told. I do not want to be directly told. Colosseum or hunt for the Pantheon. How easy is it to get over to the Colosseum? I feel like the Colosseum should be pretty doable now. We've, like, gotten better since the last time we were trying it, you know? How did Leah know I'm texting you? Let's Colosseum it up. Because Grady had some kind of vision for why I shouldn't do Path of Pain yet, so maybe we shouldn't do that. And Zote feels like true silliness. I do want to do it. I do want to do the Zote fight, but also, like, oh my god, you know? Or that's the thing to do. Yeah, I definitely know. Actually, this is our fastest way to get to Colosseum of Fools, just from here. I definitely know that the Pantheons are, like, the ultimate Hollow Knight thing. I've just, like, heard that through the game's reputation. Once again, I don't really know what they are. I assume it's, like, a boss gauntlet or, like, another Colosseum thing or, like, specific cool fights or, I don't know, some kind of challenge. Maybe platforming is involved. Well, the main character has a white head. Thank you. Thank you for that spoiler. I'm gonna close the game now. Crunch, I need you to analyze my shithole. I don't have very many good ideas, Beefy. I believe that that is a good hint for someone with a higher IQ than me. Does that sate your requirement? Google agrees that was the true final boss. Let's go. Thank you, Aga. I appreciate that clarification. You've watched lore vids on Hollow Knight. Nice. Know exactly what the Pantheon is and when you need to get in, but you get no info unless you ask. Okay, hell yeah. I'm content to wander around a little bit. We're not like in an immediate rush to finish this playthrough. I love me some lore deep dives, even if it's games I won't play myself. Nice. I spoiled the fact this game is a sequel somewhat. Yeah, featuring Amy Silksong. Codename Ass. I don't even remember the things I've learned from watching the stream. Yeah, it's a miracle I remember the geography from the dulls. We're gonna call that a W and then leave it there, basically. Okay. Colosseum time. Let's do a prediction. Mira, if you don't mind spinning one up, let's say, do we get this by 340? Remember the orange goop health that comes back over time? Yeah, and the Path of Pain. Totally could have crystal dashed. I'm never going to crystal dash again, Beefy. And it's your fault. And it's your fault. You know you can't say shit like that to me. No, you can't say shit like that to me. Yeah, look away. Why aren't there Hamas? This game would be better with Hamas. Getting on the gamba, everybody. You? Oh my god. You kid, 2 hits doesn't kill you? Can we upgrade our nail, by the way? How much pale ore do we need to get a nail upgrade? That would be a significant upgrade. X is doubting. For that, I'm doubting the hell out of you? Fine, Beefy. Thanks for fueling my rage. Now I'll for sure win. That was worth it just to clear a little bit. Yep. Oh, X is breathing. All right, we got this, chat. I got this like that one time that a job told me they were going to drug test me, and then I was like, fuck it, and I just didn't stop smoking weed, and I was like, they won't care. That's the same attitude we're going into this with. Oh! Spoiler alert, they did care. They called me and they're like, yeah, bro, you failed the hell out of your drug test, man. Yep. Like, of course we're not going to hire you. And I was like, what does it matter? Come on. Everybody smokes weed. And they were like, no, bro. Sometimes it matters. Sorry. Well, fuck you then. What's up, Mags? How are you, man? Everybody give Mags a follow. How you been doing, buddy? Welcome back from your vacation, dude. I was wondering why you hadn't been streaming. I must have missed whenever you announced you were going on vacation. My workplace didn't even mention a drug policy. Yeah, my current workplace doesn't drug test. That specific one, it was like I was getting hired for a place that has like lots of clients. And the actual reason they gave was they were like, look, we don't really give a shit, but we have to hire based on the... We have to hire based on the criteria of our most picky clients. I was like, all right, whatever. This is a perfect healing situation. One of these fucking goobers just sitting around. Hate this part. Oh, I landed on it? Just do that. He has so much form. Oh my god. I jumped into that. I should have taken damage, honestly. The game should have hurt me. Tonight's pizza night? Let's go, bird. I'm also gonna have some pizza later. We've got a frozen pizza for later. Oop! Eating like a king, chat. Now it sends in the squiggly squammies. Do we get any soul off of you? We can't. What about... Oh, don't do that. We might have been able to get some soul if we were on our game, though. Ugh. Good. I had pizza today. What a coinkadink. What kind of pizza did you get, Beefy, and how was it? Alright, that's one attempt. The only time I've been drug tested was in the military. I smoked a lot of pot before that, and the only thing the examiner said was, there's a lot of proteins in here, and slapped me a pass. Nice. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, part of my reasoning at the time was I was like, I'm sure they're just checking for, like, hard drugs. They won't care about weed. Old-fashioned pepperoni. I love pepperoni. Genuinely. I'm eating, I got one of the Supremes tonight. I like a Supreme pizza with just, like, all the shit on it. That's a bit of a surprising food take for me. Like, I don't mind, like, olives on my pizza and shit. Like, if I had a pizza that was just, like, you know, a kind of kitchen sink pizza, like, whatever, I'll pretty much always eat it. I don't love certain toppings, but a lot of the time with pizza, it's like, whatever. But next year in mandatory service and 5 years of paid staff member. Gotcha. I might order a large. A large pizza is always technically a better deal because of how, like, area works. You know? There was a thing about that. I saw it on Reddit the other day where it's like... It was a thing about... It was on, like, r/explain it or whatever. You guys know, like, they explain the joke subreddits with fucking Peter Griffin for whatever reason. It was one of those. There was a thing about, like, oh, sir, we don't have the 10-inch cakes, so we brought you 2 5-inch cakes instead. And that's apparently much worse because your brain sort of immediately thinks, yeah, Peter! Your brain immediately thinks, okay, you replaced a 10-inch cake with 2 5-inch cakes. What's the difference? But there is a big difference as far as area is concerned, and it would actually take, like, 3 or 4 5-inch cakes to make up for the amount of cake that would be in a 10-inch cake. Because of circles. Because of circles. Anchovies suck, obviously, Beefy. Anchovies are delish. That's crazy, Shiroi. Then again, you live near the North Pole. So maybe, you know, tastes are different. Gotta calculate the square inches of the cakes. We're doing it for the cocks. Why not the cakes? I fell asleep. Welcome back, Billy. How's your nap? Anchovy these nuts. We got an anchovy pizza out of curiosity just because of the representation in media. How was it? I think there's anchovies in, like, Caesar salad dressing. They're different than the ones you eat, so that does make a difference. That's true. This cake business sounds like a real circle jerk. But yeah, so apparently by that same logic, a lot of the time, like, a medium pizza will be, like, a couple bucks less than a large pizza, but the amount you're actually getting less is significant because of that area stuff. It slaps, but in a savory way I don't want all the time. Interesting. Never tried fish and not enjoyed it, so anchovies are pretty good. I've had anchovies before and have not liked it. Always get a large pizza, always. Yeah, you're making me hungry. You're genuinely making me hungry. Okay, so we got to do the dance down here, by the way, which is very annoying. We get your souls. Then you come back here and fill up. Really powerful umami and quite salty. I wouldn't want anchovy alone, but the pizza, we had one single anchovy fillet per slice. Interesting. It is like the stereotypical bad pizza topping. To be fair. Yeah, I feel like anchovies I wouldn't be stoked about. I wouldn't be stoked about a pizza that was like only leafy greens on top. They're like, come on, give me something to be excited for. You have some leafy greens on there, but there's also like some sausage or bacon or, you know, peppers or something good. Then sure. Well, we tried it? Yeah, no, it's fair. Gonna lurk here. Bad feels today, peeps. Oh shit, Ramsey, I'm sorry you're not feeling super good. I hope the lurk is alright. I thank you for lurking. I hope you feel better soon, for real. Sorry to hear it, buddy. Have you tried, but at a place where you can just buy a single slice? Fair. Be me alone, too. Lee is a vegetarian, so... Alright. I'm gonna try to dial a little bit here, chat. If I missed your messages, I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you for being here. Beep. We gotta get through this one. We've done this a lot of times, man. Too many. That was good spell usage. Yo. These two guys come in, and then this guy, slap him into the spikes. See ya. Oh, backed up a little too much. He's gone. Now take our heals. Ooh. My God, weirdly difficult. Okay. Good, clean. I don't even need to heal. What was I doing? All right, this is when the guys show up and then the spawning guys. You want to start over here. Don't you? I think I went like too late or something. I don't know. It wasn't the end of the world. Hey, Squid, welcome back. Okay, you can't bounce those guys above your head. The Serena rules, the dead dude on the throne. Drew, you should play this game genuinely, man. It's a good stream game. And I know you play a lot of Souls-likes and stuff like that, so I think this would be up your alley. But it's got a lot of Souls-like in the soup. It might not look like it right on the tin, but I promise you, it's in the nutritional facts. Oh! Take some heals. Good, we're actually doing okay, man. Genuinely. We got like 2 challenges down already. Take another cup of heals up there while he bounces on it crazy style. Why do I feel like we're like missing some of our like melee charms we had before or something? I swear it feels like we're doing less damage. We're doing it. Huge. Yep. Ah, oh, tit. Literally a cow's milk out of my nipple. Yeah, what do you think they would do if some human being was producing cow's milk out of their tits? What do you think the royal they would do about that? Eep, don't go that way. Would it be worth studying? Probably drink it. Yep. Oop. Oh, huge. Woo. The down B from that guy's getting me, man. The Bowser down B. You son of a bitch. That was pretty slick. That was pretty slick slices of bacon. You know, brown cows make chocolate milk, obviously. What do you think? I didn't go to grade school? Get owned. Now you're gonna squanch the walls in on me, right? I remember. I was here. No! Oh, this phase! Shit, this phase is annoying as fuck. Fuck down here, bro. I like pink cow milk. You like that strawberry shit. I see you. I like some strawberry milk. It's no chocolate, though. I'm choosing chocolate every single time, but I'm taking strawberry over plain milk, probably. In most cases, unless I'm feeling particularly milquetoast that day, which happens sometimes, man. It's okay to have a milquetoast day. Don't let fucking Instagram maxers make you think that you need to be living your most exciting life every day. You can choose the boring option, chat, and in fact, you should. It accentuates the less boring options. Yep. That said, maybe don't be me, you know, and get something other than the fettuccine alfredo at the Olive Garden next time you go. Or maybe just don't go to the Olive Garden, you know, but You get what I'm getting at. I think you're smelling what I'm stepping in. I think you're shitting in my toilet seat. Okay, nice. Every day is exciting, then no day is exciting. Yeah, true. Without heaven, there is no hell, and so on. Eep! Literally gargle them, and then I hit the spikes. Whatever. From the top rope, it was kind of sick. Eep! Oh, eep! Ooh! This is a bad place to spawn. Get sniped from across the world. Shit. Believe 2 said not to go to the Olive Garden. I mean, I fuck with the Olive Garden, but that's like, I know that it's not good, but I still enjoy it, you know? Like the Punisher movie from 2004. Get owned? Oh, if he had died, that would have been sick. That 5 cheese ZD next time. That's been a while since I've gone to the OG. We should go. And by we, I mean like me and Leah, not all of us, chat. CrunchCon at the OG. No, all of us. All right, now's when it's squanching us. All right, we're getting squanched down, chat, like a tit in a sports bra. All right, heal me. That's a lot of glooping. Oh! Whatever. PB for the night. PB for the night. PB for the night. Really hard, man. Learn to make their Zuppa Toscana at home. Is that one of the soups they offer at the start? Let me catch up on chat a little bit. I need to... I need to see what's going on with this chat thing. It's graying out all these messages when people are responding to each other. I guess most of that stuff y'all aren't talking to me. It's just weird to look at the chat and a lot of stuff is grayed out. Alright. You know, snooping for a goopin'. Snooping for a goopin'. Man, there's such a joy in just silly sounding stuff. You know? Sure, highbrow humor is nice, you know, variety is the spice of life. But sometimes you just need, like... Sometimes you just need something that sounds silly. You're busy, we didn't want to bother you. I appreciate it, honestly. It's a little nice in a way, where if people are having a total side conversation, it makes it very easy for me to visually scan past it. But I'm also, there are times where I'm like, shit, am I missing stuff, you know? But then I realize it's Aga saying that cows, that they liquidize cow manure. Norton for a glorpin. These 2/3 of my brain is occupied by cat. Deegan, you think she's gonna sleep in the bed with you? You think she's gonna be like down to cuddle, or you think she's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna go sleep in the living room? Because I'm not gonna lie, it warms my heart that our cats like love to sleep in bed with us, and almost they could choose to go elsewhere in the house, and almost every night they both sleep in the bed with us. And it's I feel honored by it every time. Gizmo sleeps up by my head. That's how close she wants to be. So much for never crystal dashing again. Beefy, you've lost the plot. I crystal dashed in 30 seconds after I said that. I abandoned that before it made it out of the womb. That idea never left its infancy. Oop! In this place, C-dashing is essential. See ya. Wait, you're still alive? That's okay. You let me get 2 heals, so I like you and I respect you. First time we've allowed a cat in the bedroom during sleep time in a long time. You can sleep it on the couch. Sometimes that could be a thing too. Oop! Not many people know the C-Dash Coliseum tech. It's the fastest. It's literally it's speedrun optimal for getting your souls back after you die. I do have the sleeping on a couch thing with a kitten brought back a memory to me though, chat. Maybe you can vindicate me if you can let me know if I overreacted here and be honest with me. Be honest with me. I started dating a girl And we had been dating for like maybe 2 weeks. It wasn't super serious. Coincidentally, as we were getting together, I was looking to adopt a kitten, being Gizmo. And, she worked at like a vet office and stuff and knew a bunch of like shelters. So she was helping me look for a kitten as we were kind of spinning up dating. And I adopted Gizmo. It was great. She helped. She found like the ad for Gizmo and like went and got her and stuff and brought her back. It was very much like my cat, but she helped with it. And first night of Gizmo, we'd been dating like 2 weeks. First night of having Gizmo back, I slept on the couch with her. And the girl also slept over, and she slept on the other couch. And she, before I woke up in the morning, took a picture of me sleeping with Gizmo and posted it just on her Facebook and, like, tagged people. No, sorry, tagged me in it and everything. And it, like, got some Facebook traction. Like, my, like, aunt saw it and stuff and, like, liked it. A picture of, like, me sleeping with this kitten next to me posted by this random girl that my family didn't know about. And I was just like, yo, we've been on, like, 3 or 4 dates so far. We have not talked at all about, like, being exclusive or official or anything. And you're going and posting that. I was very not cool with it. I was very not cool with it. We didn't end things right then, but it was, like, the beginning of the end of a short relationship. I'm scared of her just hearing this. I mean, looking at you while you sleep is not even the biggest deal. Like, taking the picture it's a little early to be doing that. It was a cute picture of me sleeping with the kitten, but it was still just, like, way too early to go ahead and post it, like, publicly on Facebook, you know, and everything. The sort of thing where it's like, I don't want to now have to go to the next thing and, like, family event, and my aunt's gonna be like, oh, who is that nice girl? And I'm like, you know, oh, yeah, that didn't last long. And she's like, well, she slept over. She slept over, and it didn't last, you know what I mean? Yeah, should have asked before posting is literally the whole thing. Should have asked before posting is literally the entire thing. It's not that big of a deal to take the photo because it was a cute circumstance, but I think just before we had, like, you know, we had just been on, like, a few dates. And it, like, obviously there are a lot of implications to, like, you know, I don't know, that whole thing, but whatever. More about the sleep pic posting without consent and the implied being seriousness. Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of the big part of it. There's just the picture posted without consent. Yeah, no, it was absolutely not Facebook official, the relationship. FB a fish, bro. I really don't use Facebook anymore. Like, I still have it, but I'm gonna be biting the dust. Yeah, once again, I bring it up because I do think it's one of the things that I could have overreacted a little bit. But it was weird. I don't know. Facebook's a dead mall, literally. It's truly just bots. I think the funniest thing I'm seeing a lot of on Facebook, and I want to navigate this carefully because I'm not trying to talk about politics, but I'm sure everybody's Facebook is just ridden with politics because that's just like the way it is. But I keep seeing things happen where it'll be like, one example was like, Randy Blythe of Lamb of God speaks out about, you know, American politics going on right now or whatever. And he was like very anti, you know, MAGA and stuff. And the comments on Facebook were literally just flooded with people being like, okay, wow, Lamb of God, yeah, I guess leave your politics out of it. Like, I guess I just know who I don't need to listen to now. Liked when you were a band that didn't care about that stuff. Yada, yada. Just tons of people being like super mad that they took any kind of political stance. And it's like, bro, literally that band was writing like anti-Iraq war albums back in 2004. Their singer's like an old school, like crust punk anarchist, like true punk political as hell type person. Like, you guys don't know who you're fucking listening to. You know, it's just, oh my God, man. It's insane. Sounds like you overreacted a little bit, but if the two of you couldn't resolve it, it wasn't meant to be, yeah. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine gets shit for that. Where else can I confess my love of Old Man Birdie? But yeah, once again, it did not end the relationship or anything. I was just like, that was weird. Please don't do that. And then she was like, okay. And she like took it down and it was like awkward and, you know. I think it was partially just, yeah, mismatch of expectations as well as a consent thing. Waking up to find a picture of me sleeping online, you know? Yep. Oh, you tit. You great English tit. Woo. Nothing I Crunch Shack. Catch you all later. Hell yeah, Aga. We'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for modding, man. Alright, take me over this way. Let's go again. Did I hit the button on that one, chat? Does anyone know? Include a selfie of her wielding a knife while you slept? Yeah, no, it was okay. Well, ultimately, it was okay in the long run. It wasn't a big deal. It just made me think of it, the idea of sleeping on a couch with a kitten. Brought the story back into my head. More of my famous tech. Okay, Beefy, shoot. Right side and everything. Hey, she brought Gizmo into my life, and Gizmo's the most perfect being to ever exist on the planet, so... It all worked out in the end. Yep. No! And yeah, sorry, no links in chat, rather ancient. You gotta be a VIP for that. Whoop. Those are the plague of bots and such on Twitch. It's just the easiest way to handle it. Means the enemies stick to one side of the arena. It's probably better to heal. Yeah, no, I figured out that tech last time, Beefy. I just haven't been doing it this time because you know how I am. But I said that they're actually specifically to follow up on that theory a little bit. There are specific phases that I think are heal phases intentionally. This is one of them. After you handle this guy, these guys will often get into setups like this where they won't hit you. And you can just freely heal. So this is one of them. Another one is the bouncy spiders. After the more difficult bouncy spider arrangement, they send just 3 of them at you with no platform. And that feels to me like a heal phase, because it's very easy to bait them all over to one side of the room, and then you can just, like, heal for free. Nice. That links how I'm gonna hawk my crypto coins. Basically just told Otimus the gods don't favor him. He is displeased. I tell him all the time that he is not the favored child. I'm incredibly open about that. Say what you will about how my parent my cat, I do not lie to him. I don't sugarcoat shit. Load. Where is Oatmeal? Is he in here? No, it was just Gizmo. Just little baby Gizmo. We should take a break pretty soon. I'll go see if I can find Oatmeal. Good? Yeah, this is like the kind of slightly more difficult room, even though I would still consider this one of the easiest phases of this whole arena. And right after this, there's a room with just 3 of these spiders, which is like actually nothingness. Very easy to heal during. We don't need it now, but you do need it. It's a fucking lifesaver, kid. Why don't I use some of my charge attacks sometimes, like that? Oh, it's because it's hard to hold it while also jumping and stuff. You know, it's like, it's just a difficult keybind. And that's intentional, I think, but, you know, I don't like it. Out. You seen these frickin' moves? Up! You sneaky sneak. Stupid. Oh, wait, I don't even have enough for another heal. Okay. Now I do. This is also a great phase to heal on. Ah. We timed that a little better. We might be able to get some soul off of that, which that would be nice. As well as, I guess, just eventually learning to maybe... Oh my god, you were far down. Eventually learning to maybe denail some enemies during the fights to fill up on soul more quickly if we need to. Could be good. Little off on that timing, unfortunately. Should have kept him alive and healed with him just trying to get at me. Never use that move offensively. That was truly innovative of me. Go. See ya. That didn't kill you? Up. Actually kill the guy up in the sky and then heal. Because this guy is easy to deal with. You son of a bitch. Okay, find an easier enemy to heal during. Come on. Nail him with that D, man. Crunch, remember I said I didn't like the Eugenics art style, but it would grow on me? It grew on me? Hell yeah. Come here. I want to D-nail you. Oh! Not worth. Gotcha. Oh, man. Dash up to the travel much further. Oh, yeah. That's so funny. Oh, shit. Malaquin. I'm extremely grateful for the streams the past few days. It's been a nice distraction from the loss of my dog. I know this is Catland, but felt the compliment was worth the share. It is. Thank you for sharing that. But, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that, genuinely. The loss of a pet's a horrible, horrible thing. I think I'm a firm believer that, like, we put all our loves into pets, or at least a lot of people do. You know, and it's such a hard hit because we don't have a lot of those same walls we have in interpersonal relationships. That really sucks, buddy. I'm really, really sorry for your loss, genuinely. I'm glad to hear it's been helping hang in here. I'm really sorry you're going through that. That sucks. Nope. Gotcha. I can do this all day. Huge. This is kind of silly, chat, but I've done less responsible things, right? Like, is this good play? No, probably not. But it's careful. Now we're up to full, man. It's soup optimized. It's literally the Olive Garden soup and salad. Food optimized. Huge. All right, then now this phase, which is very irritating. Handled. You son of a bitch. Aha. You're blasted into nothing, bro. Can I get you both? I didn't get them both. Oh, that was slick. Oh, he went so far. Huge. Squunch the walls. Separate you off. Deal with just you. These guys would actually be a good chance to use this, right? Yep. Careful. All right, now the big chungus, right? Yep. Oh, that jump was sicko. Just blast. Just blast. Twice in a row? I made the same mistake literally twice in a row. No. I think that was genuinely the farthest we've ever gotten. I think this is genuinely the farthest we've ever gotten. That was so good. Oh, that sucks. That was a really good one, dude. Genuinely very, very good. We're gonna get this shit. It's this one of the next territory now. I actually believe that. All right, you know? I know you can do it because I did it without the iframe dash. Oh my god. Beefy, it's gotta be hard buying pants with a cock that big, genuinely. Gotta be tough. Let's take 10 minutes there, though. I think that's a good place to call the first episode and take a little 10-minute break. And then we'll come back. I'm gonna stew on that knowledge we've got, and next time we come back, we are winning this fight. Guaranteed. No question about it. Really fun so far, though. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed. If you have and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.